you can see if you're watching us, in the studio right now is financial broker Shaka Sudds, who is representing People Helping People. And you can go to their website, peoplehelpingpeopleagency.com. Shaka, how are you this morning?
I'm good, thank you, Joey.
Thank you for joining us. And first off, I want to get a little bit of a background. What got you into wanting to work with People Helping People and becoming a financial broker?
Well, you know what, Joey, I think it started way back in high school when we first met, and, watching the way that we influenced a lot of those students that we went to school with and just really brought the energy to a whole high school experience for a group of individuals was really the starting platform of really wanting to be able to do something big that's going to touch the rest of our community.
No, I love that. And you've been very adamant about being involved within the community. I mean, at some point, you were even involved with the city council, or you were actually working for the city, right?
Definitely. I was appointed as a commissioner at one point with the city council, and then I still do frequent work and constantly call on different city council officials just to gain a little bit of education and understanding about the things that they deal with and the everyday experiences that they have, and where their minds are actually trying to move the city in what direction.
Now, do you sometimes feel like, for example, when dealing with those things, do you sometimes feel like maybe I shouldn't get involved, it's a waste of time, nobody's listening, or do you feel like actually speaking up and calling out on those things actually do make a change?
You know what? I believe that there is a system. And I believe we all can, it's not always the dog that growls the loudest that has the biggest bite. It's sometimes the one that sneaks up behind you and bites, in the rear.
Yeah.
You definitely have to, you definitely have to pick and choose your battles.
Yes.
Because you're constantly hearing about things that are going on in the community that can be changed immediately if people all have the same perspective. But we meet a lot of different individuals coming from a lot of different backgrounds around here, so we conflict a lot.
Yeah, a difference of opinion.
Yes.
But one thing that we can say that you're wanting to change is the financial success of those within our community, right?
I do. And the whole perspective of it, when I first got with PHP, I'm thinking to myself, like, man, something like this could change the economical value of our whole entire community. Mm-hmm. If I could get at least 2,000 individuals in Hanford to value their lives and invest into their futures and themselves, we can possibly bring things that we are being denied now, like an iPhone store, and Victoria's Secrets, because there's not enough an economical value in this area, but really we're not valuing ourselves or in our own lives.
Gotcha. When you look at the statistics, if you're a major company like a Victoria's Secret, they're going to go, okay, let me look at Hanford, let me see what the median income is, let me see what this is, and all of a sudden they go, I'm going to pass.
Exactly.
So you're looking in a broader sense. So even though you're a financial broker, you're also looking in a way that if you can help a lot of people financially, this can really change the way that our city and our community can benefit from it because of these, like you said, major companies that'll look at us differently because our numbers will skyrocket.
Yes, exactly. And I think that's exactly where it starts. It starts in the home and our own value of our community, and then it builds up through the leadership process and the representation in the city management.
So tell me the process when a customer or potential client of yours walks in the door. They go in there and ask for Shaka. What's the first thing you're going to ask these individuals?
The first thing I'm going to ask these individuals, because everybody that I'm dealing with, I'm dealing with as an individual and somebody as a member of something, as if we go to church together or we're school members and different things. I'm sitting down with them as a friend, and I'm letting them know that, hey, this is the process I'm going through. I'm being educated, and I would like to pass the knowledge down to you, and you make the decision at the end of the day.
So passing that knowledge down, and also, for example, if this person walks in, are there limitations to what you can help them with, or what's some of the most important things that our listeners and viewers should know that you can potentially help them with financially?
You know what? I don't want to say that there are limitations because we meet so many different requirements and aspects. You know, if you've got a 401k and you're getting ready to retire from one of these lovely factory jobs, we can get your money rolled over to an annuity, you know, with a bunch of tax benefits. If you're a newly developing family who's looking to protect your children's future as well as secure college funds and different things, we can look at different life insurance policies that include investment portfolios along with it. You know, we can also do debt consolidation and repair, because I know there's a lot of people out here who are taking loans out for these community colleges and different things, and we can help you consolidate those debts and get them paid off a lot quicker.
No, definitely. And what's one of the most popular things that you see since starting with People Helping People Agency that you see as probably one of the most number one requests, I guess?
Oh man, the number one request is it has to be life insurance. I think there is a misunderstanding that life insurance is only for the rich, you know, and it's not. There's definitely prices that fit everybody's different lifestyles. I'm lucky to be working with PHP because we get to broker within 30 different companies. So much like the individuals I'm working with, their policies are also unique to them, because everybody's lifestyle is different here in Hanford, and we definitely don't want to be lumped.
So don't assume that you can't afford life insurance, because you can, right?
Exactly.
So tell us how to get in touch with you, first of all.
You know, I have a business card that I'm passing around. I also have my personal phone number, which you could reach me at. It's 559-212-1896. I'm also available through social media on my own social group, Hanford, Our Town, Our Time. And I also have a personal email, which is Shaka, Sudds, php@gmail.com.
And this is peoplehelpingpeopleagency.com. That's the official website where you can go to if you want to find out more information. Peoplehelpingpeopleagency.com. You mentioned about this group that you have, Hanford Our Time. What motivated you to start that group on Facebook?
Well, you know what, Joey, I've always heard about a lot of different activities, and it's because I had so many friends from so many different backgrounds attending things like Elk Lodge, Christmas things, the parades downtown, or chamber events. And I said, I got sick of my friends telling me, there's nothing going on, Shaka, there's nothing going on. I said, well, I'm going to prove these people wrong. I made a group, and I just started reposting everything that was going on in the city and everything that was coming through my news feed. And eventually it's blown up to about 3,000 members.
Wow.
You know? We just continue to provide non-biasly events that pop up within, you know, our news feeds, our people send us information about. And we try to help people get out there, because even though we might not have a ton of money, to come down to the local Civic and have an ice cream doesn't cost a family too much.
Exactly, you know? Exactly. And then and to that statement you just made, there are a lot of things to do. It's just that people don't know. You know, I had Michelle Brown from Main Street Hanford in here a couple of weeks ago. She told me that she started this new app to kind of inform people as well. So it's like, if we can get more information out there to these people that don't think there is anything to do here in our area, you need to really take a look at these things. Hanford Our Time is the Facebook group, right? Go there, sign up for the group, because folks, you're missing out on some of these cool events. Sometimes I pass by these events that are going on, I see only a handful of people, and I'm going, man, that's such a great idea. There needs to be more people there.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's almost like the mindset. We need to change the mindset of our community and let them know that, hey, the more that you support events, the more events can be produced here.
Yes, I completely agree with you.
So, Shaka, once again, you're a financial broker for People Helping People Agency. You can go to the website, peoplehelpingpeopleagency.com. And as Shaka said, you can walk in there as early as today, right?
Yep.
And start your financial success and sign up for life insurance, which is important. I mean, that is like literally something that I feel like people go and look at it almost like car insurance. They're like, you know, I don't want to pay so much for it, but they're not looking towards the future. And that's the thing. A lot of the mistakes that we make is we're thinking about the now and not thinking about when we're, 80 years old down the road when we're gonna need some financial planning, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But if we start now, like right now, I'm 33. You're, I'm assuming, 31.
Close.
In 30 years, we're going to be in our 60s.
Yes.
So if you start now, that's a pretty good amount of time, right?
Oh, yeah. And the younger that you get assessed for different things like life insurance and start investing, the lower amount that you're putting away. I met a young lady the other day who's actually paying $14 for a policy, and she's protected through any type of chronic illness, critical illness, accident, or living, living benefits and different things, to help her.
$14.
Yeah. So
$14.
I can just imagine her going home to her parents and saying, oh, what did you do today? Oh, well, I went and got a life insurance policy, and her parents just look on their face. Blown away,
That is so cool. Well, it's great that we're providing awareness to let people know that are listening out there right now, you can get a policy based on your income or based on what you can afford. So get those policies, folks. Very important that you do so. All right. Shaka, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Joey.
Once again, tell our listeners how to get in touch with you.
Like I said, phpagency.com. You can come to our agency website. You can also find me via email, which is Shaka Sudds, php@gmail.com. You can also find me on Facebook as Shaka Sudds, and give me a call if you need at 559-212-1896.
It's the Eggs, Bacon, and Joey Morning Show. We'll be back with more. Stay with us.